is my pleasure to explain you in this video one of the hottest areas not only in the UAE but in the whole world. I have people from across the world, from the far west California US to the far east Australia, asking me how to invest into this place and why everyone is talking about this area. Why is it so much in news? It is where the very first casino of UAE, of the Middle East region, is coming, which is the Wynn Casino and Resort. So let me start explaining you the Al Marjan Island. So once we enter from the mainland to this part, so you have first of all the Western Resort at the entrance on this side with its beach facing towards this part of the sea. And once we enter the main boulevard which runs across the island, first of all you have Rixos Resort and Bubble Bahar Residences. And then you have these 6 buildings which are collectively called Nikki Beach and Rosso Bay. This is one of the biggest projects, and it is the project where you can get one of the best payment plans. So this project has its exclusive private beach, and some of the units from the Nikki Beach residences will get this kind of a view for the Wynn Casino. So moving forward, we have Doubletree by Hilton Resort, and then we have Moonstone Resort, then we have Rove Hotel, and then we enter this part of the island which is called Treasure Island. And on this side, which there are a lot of projects here facing towards the west, and this is the rock barrier. There are 3 projects here. All 3 are from Durar. The first one being Moonstone by MISSONI, and the second being Masa Residences inspired by You by STARCK, and the third project from Durar will be launched soon. And there in the corner is the project from Ellington called Porto Playa Residences. Moving on, this project is called Sora Beach Residences. It is one of the high-end projects on the island, and it has its exclusive private beach and views towards the Wynn Casino Resort. And then we have Hamptons by Hilton. It's already an existing hotel, and another Hilton project will come here very soon. Moving ahead on the boulevard towards the Wynn Resort, there are a few high-end projects here. The first one being NOBU Hotel and Residences. It's mostly sold out. They have only few villas available now. Then you have the new project called La Mer, branded by Elisab. These are 3 towers connected through bridges. It has views towards the sea and towards the Wynn Resort. And then across Radisson Hotel, you have the Unexpected Hotel, branded by Ushuaia from Ibiza, Spain. It is one of the few hospitality managed projects on the island. And this then directly enters towards the Wynn Casino Resort Island, which is called the Dream Island. Behind these 3 projects, there is this very high-end project called JW Marriott Hotel and Residences. It is one of the closest projects to the Wynn building, and there are a few public parks here as well, and an existing Pullman hotel on this side. So as you can see, the JW Marriott project doesn't have a beach, but they have an artificial beach here, and these units will give direct views to the Wynn Casino and Resort here. But even if your unit is on the back side, as you can see, this building is designed in a way that they have terraces on the corners, so you can just go to the terrace and enjoy the views to the resort. Now let me explain you the star project of the Al Marjan Island, which is of course the Wynn Casino and Resort here. So as you can see, the government has planned a new bridge from the mainland exclusively for the resort island, the Dream Island. And here you can see that this is the 300-meter tall, 1,600 rooms Wynn Hotel. And this is their casino plus the area for the meetings, exhibitions, and conferences. It has its exclusive private beach, as well as we can see here in the mall that there are few villas here, and a marina and a yacht area for your private boats. Let's deep dive a little more on the Wynn Casino and Resort. as we have not seen too many renders, but here we can get more of an idea. So you can see this is the facade, this orange goldenish color, and with the antenna spire on top. This will be the tallest building of the Ras Al Khaimah city, in fact. And if you can see, this is the place where the casino will be there. And on this dream island, we can also see that there are few buildings here on this side and even on the back side. Maybe these will be future projects from the Wynn company, or maybe there could be some other hotels or resorts, or maybe even another casino as well. So we have to wait and watch. Now moving on to this view island, the biggest part of the Al Marjan Island. So here you can see the first project on this section is the beach house. Then we have Estera, branded by Aston Martin. They have this amazing sky villa on the top here, which is up for sale. And then you have the project called Shoreline. And then you have this project called the Beach Vista. All these projects, the front-facing units will have direct views to the Wynn Casino building. And moving on, this project is what will be launched in the future. It is probably the W Hotel. And then this project in the front, this beautiful 2 towers connected by the bridge, is the most luxurious project on the island, which is called Oceano. If you can see here, this Sky Villa penthouse was sold for a record-breaking 86 million dirhams, having a direct view to the casino. Explaining again this section of the island, so this is your beach house, the Estera Aston Martin, Shoreline by the Mac, the Beach Vista, W Hotels, and this is your Oceano project. And here you can see how these project and the beach here, which is a public shared beach, will have a view towards the Wynn Casino building and the resort here. So the best view will actually come from Oceano, and in my opinion, Estera project will also have a nice angle towards the main facade of the Wynn building. Now I'm going to speak about the best angle for the main facade of the Wynn building, which comes from this project, which is called Dana Bay. And as you can see on the whole island, this is the only villa community which is having a private beach and a view directly to the main facade of the Wynn building. It also has a Millennium Hotel as well as a residential building. Few units are still available in this residential building, the penthouses, which in my opinion is one of the most value for money penthouses, giving direct view to the casino resort. And I have some villas for resale in this project, 4 beds, 3 beds, as well as townhouses here. And these are almost ready and offer a fantastic post-handover payment plan. When we enter to the view island, directly on this part, facing directly towards the Arabian Sea, is the address, residences and hotels. So this is the hotel building. This is building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And building 5 and 6, which were recently launched, have on the back side one of the best views to the Wynn Casino building, as you can see here. And this project is going to come up in the future here. And if you can see the address, hotel and residences, they have 1 bed, 2 beds, 3 beds, as well as they have townhouses here directly facing towards the beach. They have restaurant on the water, as well as they have very high-end sea-facing mansions here at these breakwaters. So this section of the island is still to be launched. We have to wait and watch what will come here. And this small project here is another project by Ellington, which is called Cala del Mar. And this is the existing residential project Pacific, and this is the another public beach of the island. And here you can see this is the beach residences. This is one of the projects having the lowest price per square feet for a sea-facing studio. You can get a studio here for less than 1.5 million dirhams. So this project, the way they have designed, most of the units will have a view towards the sea and the beach. And they have the access to this public beach. So it's a very good value for money project. And this project here will be launched soon. It is called Tonino Lamborghini Residences. And this will be facing towards the sea here on the west side. Now let me introduce you in this video. We have some idea on what is now coming on this part, the circle part of the view island. Earlier there were questions what will come here, but here, as we can see in the model, this is what is called now Marjan World. It has two curvy towers, tall towers here. Possibly it could be a hotel and residences. And as we can see in the center, we can see some water features here, which is probably connected to the beach here. So we have to wait and watch once things will be released in the center. And in the outer circle, like the circle between the sections on the beach and the inner Marjan World, there are few projects here. Let me explain you the projects which have been launched already. The first one being Manta Bay. So they have this rooftop beach here, one of their exclusive features. And then this project here, this big plot, is called La MISSONI, and it is launched by Lux Developers, and possibly it can have some good views on this side towards the Wynn Resort. And I'm hoping that they will be having good quality, because generally Lux Developers are employing good top-notch contractors for their projects, just as they have done for their project Oceano here. Moving on, this is the project called Aqua Arc. This is the project being promoted by the Bollywood actor Vivek Oberoi. And here, as you can see, maybe on this side, it has views on high floors towards the sea, above the villas, and directly towards the Wynn Casino building. So it is also a good project offering prime views to the casino resort. And then the same company, they have another project being launched here called Ambrosia, which will be facing towards these buildings on this side. And then we have two projects called Park Beach Residences. This is Park Beach Residences 1, and the other one being here on this side. This is Park Beach Residences 2. It is towards the side where you have your Pacific buildings. So these two projects, Park Beach Residences, were one of the most fastest selling projects, because these projects offer the entry ticket size to enter to the Al Marjan Island, because the studios here were starting at just 1 million dirhams. Let me show you how this model helps us know how we can get the direct views to the casino resort. So let me show you. If you can see here, this project, La MISSONI. So these units facing towards that side will have an uninterrupted view to the casino building. Even the neighboring project, Aqua Arc, on this side, the 3 beds with the infinity pool in the units, they'll be having the direct uninterrupted views to the casino resort. And as I've already mentioned, the residential tower of Dana Bay and Oceano, they have the best and the closest possible views to the casino resort. So this island, this model gives us a very good perspective on how we can get the view to the Wynn Resort, as well as whether the view will be interrupted or whether it will be a direct view. Generally, developers, when they launch their projects in their brochures, they promote their projects having direct views to the sea or direct views to the casino resort. But here, once we see all the projects lined up on their respective plots, we know in which project, which unit will face directly towards the Wynn building, or whether those units will face directly towards the sea. So I hope this video was very helpful to you. So now, as you can see behind me, I'm in the central part of the view island, and you can see the Wynn Casino main building. It has already risen to almost 20 floors, and it will go to almost 75 floors all the way up. And you can see a plane flying above it. So as you would have seen in this video, there are so many options on this island. So if you want to put your hard-earned money into this area to earn high capital appreciation and high rental returns, you better contact me for that. This is Ankit from Experience Realty, signing off from Al Marjan Island.